We are back for another exciting episode of Who's at Pizza Expo.
You go for the original names here, you know? Really thought it out.
Put it out there. We're at the Marquee booth. We are with World Pizza Champion Mike Androw. This isn't live, so it's a couple days.
All right.
A couple days later. World Pizza Champion Mike Androw going to be announced tomorrow, right? Tonight.
Yes.
Tonight. So excited for this
at the
guy.
block party.
Yeah. So excited for this guy. E&D Pizza, Avon, Connecticut, right? How's Expo been today?
Wonderful. Always. Never disappoints.
How many have you been to?
Boy, at least a dozen.
I think that's the winning number today.
That's a pretty good number.
That makes me the oldest. Great, thanks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
One of the things we've been asking
This is my first.
we've been talking about is there's a lot of plant-based toppings here. Is there a place for that in your restaurant?
To be determined. I don't have a lot of call for it, but it doesn't mean that, if I didn't put it on the menu and offer it, it might take off. So,
right.
I'll have to wait and see and get back to you with a better answer on that down the road.
Yeah. So the restaurant, you had dine-in, COVID hits, you switched completely to a delivery carry-out Delco unit.
Yeah.
And then you made the decision to go full Delco forever. Still feel good about that?
No.
Will you ever feel good about that?
No, never.
No,
never. I mean, I was raised in this business, and to have a restaurant with no seating is just completely odd. But, we're still busy from open to close 7 days a week. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But,
right.
I think at some point we'll go back. But, we don't know where this is going to end. I mean, we thought it was over. It's back again. So who knows? We'll play it by ear and see. But yeah, it's odd. It's very odd, but it works.
Yeah. What do you think about the rise of virtual restaurants?
It's virtually interesting. Not a huge
very
fan.
safe answer.
I'm not a huge fan.
Why?
There's a customer for everything.
Right.
There is a customer for virtual restaurants. I am not that customer.
Right.
I want to know where my food comes from. Not, just some name of a restaurant that doesn't exist that's in the back of an industrial building.
Yeah.
Not a knock on the quality, I have no idea. It could be the greatest thing in the world, but it just doesn't sit right with me personally.
Right. We're Marquee is sponsoring us. We're going to be talking here in about an hour on the big stage, and we're going to talk about some social media, some marketing stuff. And one of the things I talk about is pizza operators that don't take advantage of their own Facebook page to promote their brand, themselves, their business. And you're a guy that I feel like does a great job of that. You talk about your family, you talk about your community, you talk about your business too, but people connect over, like your kids. How many people here walk up and talk to you about Enzo?
I get a lot of that.
A lot. Because you talk about your family and people connect over it.
World Pizza Champion, and people know my oldest kid more than they do me.
Right. But
that's why I don't put my wife on social media or my kid, because I don't want you to stop knowing me.
Right.
Some genius to that.
Right. Well, but we live in this world where how many people walk into your restaurant? How many times have somebody walked in your restaurant? I know the owner. And I think it's okay to let them know you, to connect, because you're part of that community. You live there. They should know who you are.
That's part of the philosophy I preach. I'm not, my pizza will sell itself.
Right.
My pizza's good. You know that. Great. It's like the old Quentin Tarantino. I know the coffee's good.
Right.
I buy the effing coffee.
Right.
It's same thing with the pizza. That's not my goal. My goal is to be your friend.
Right.
My goal is to be your friend. Anyone that's ever taken a sales 101 class, first thing they always teach you, become friends with your potential customer, because people buy from their friends.
Right.
Some people get annoyed from here to the moon about that. Oh, I know the owner. I don't. I love it. Do you really know me? No. You know my name.
Right.
That's good enough. Everyone's going to say, we're going to go to this place. I know the owner. Great.
Right.
My friend has a restaurant. Great. That's what I'm here to do. I'm in the friend-making business.
How do you distill that attitude to your staff? Like, how do you get them to think that same way? Not blowing up your spot, but that friendliness attitude.
I mean, the honest answer comes down to dollars and cents.
Okay.
Comes down to dollars and cents.
They get paid $1 every time they mention your name?
No, but they have a tip bucket that fills up. And they are the most congenial, warm, friendly, welcoming
fill
staff.
That tip bucket.
They're not foolish. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea.
But
it's a great motivator.
I get reviews all the time. Food was great, staff unbelievably friendly. I'm like, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to hear. I don't want someone walking in the door and standing there looking around. I want the minute you walk in that door, I want someone greeting you with a smile, open arms. Come on in. Been here before. What can I get you? That's what I want. And my staff has been trained to do that, and they embrace it because they see the difference in their own bottom line.
Right.
How they do those little things.
How do you do that when everything is delivery and order online? And like, how do you have that same personal touch?
Takeout. People come in, pick up takeout, and people are very generous with gratuities to the counter staff. You know, on a busy night, we'll have 6, 7 counter staff up there answering phones, putting orders together, getting people in and out. You know, and it's managed chaos.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing, and people come in and they're just like, wow, everyone's still so friendly. They're moving at a fast pace. They're just flying, getting people in and out of there. And it's a great, it's just a well-oiled machine. And, people just, keep throwing the girls a few bucks for college,
Yeah. So what you're saying is Eric is not allowed to work there?
No.
Have you seen him in shorts?
Well, I thought this was about friendliness,
Yeah, well, and my
not
ugly
legginess.
and my ugly legs. Are you doing third-party delivery, or is it all your own drivers? Or
No,
both?
I don't have my own drivers. I do third-party delivery.
Do you?
Yes, but I don't use the national chains. I use a locally, independently owned third-party delivery service.
A little less cost,
The costs
a little
are,
better service because he's local.
The service is what it is. There's accountability there.
Yeah.
If I have an order that's sitting on the oven for 25 minutes and there's no driver there yet, I can pick up the phone and call the owner of the third-party delivery company and say, hey, order 1, 2, 3. Where's my guy? He's on it. With one of the bigger national companies, I can't pick up the phone and call a call center in God knows where, Mars, and talk to somebody. First of all, you're not going to get someone on the phone for 10 minutes.
Right.
If you do, good luck communicating.
Yeah.
And that doesn't solve problems. There's no accountability there, so that's why I like this.
Yeah.
I'm willing to pay the fee, so I don't have the aggravation. I don't have to manage drivers. I don't have to be rehiring new drivers every 2 days. I don't have to worry about drivers not showing up and we need 6 of them and we've only got 3. That hassle's off my plate. I pay for that convenience. But again, to me, the biggest thing is just accountability.
Yeah.
I want my food to arrive at your door looking the way I want it.
Right.
And I know with this company, someone's going to come in a uniform with hot food bags. Not some guy who was just dropped off his last Uber customer and is going to grab something, carry the pizza box out sideways under his arm.
Right.
Drop it off on someone's front doorstep. Like, I don't care. That's not how I want my product represented.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of, maybe less these days, but a lot of operators will be like, oh, I don't want to add that expense. And so they find some cheap way to get around whatever the solution is. Ends up not delivering a great customer experience, and then the whole thing's kind of wishy-washy. If it's worth doing, right, it's worth doing the right way, even if it costs money.
Yeah, you pay a premium for it, but there's a lot of different angles to look at that from. And I know it has been a very heated discussion among some operators. But look at the cost if you're going to do it yourself. Like I said, you have to hire the drivers. You have to, insure these people. You're paying them. Then you have all the matching, FICA and withholding, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Then you need someone that's going to be a dispatcher.
Right.
I need to have a dedicated space set up. Phone lines coming into them, computer set up, tracking drivers, who's going where next. And that's another person I have to pay. I don't deal with any of it.
Yeah.
I don't deal with any of it. It's a cost, yeah, but how much am I really paying when I'm not paying all of that?
Yeah.
And if my delivery company's taking a vig of $5,000 a week, then it's well worth it because we did a lot of sales.
Right.
So there's 2 ways of looking at everything.
Right. Awesome. Well, I don't have anything else. You know what? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a
He's out of things to say?
Well, we've done a lot of these days. Try and keep 10, 11 minutes. So thank you for being a Perfect Crust customer. Congratulations on being a World Pizza Champion.
Super exciting.
Tonight. And I'll see you tonight for dinner. And I have to tell you, going through COVID and going through the last couple of years, we actually met. This is how we met. I posted an article on LinkedIn. He read it and said, hey, I want to get a sample. I sent him a sample of Perfect Crust. He started buying, and now I talk to this guy all the time. I love this guy. I love his family. I love what he's all about. And all
like
that happens. All that happens because of social media. It happens because we're connected in different ways. And he sits down with the freaking schedule of the Red Sox and the Yankees, and I'm now in 3rd place, and I don't like this guy. I love him, but I don't like him right now.
No, but a perfect example. Like, we've never met each other in person, and then we literally met each other in person a couple days. Like, I know exactly who you are.
Right.
You know who I am. Like, it's kind of the cool thing.
Right.
It's all the social media we live in nowadays. Anyway,
brother.
love you guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank you.
Great.